Hey everybody, it's Frida. Welcome to the weekly wind down. I hope everybody's having a great day. Facebook Live is always weird to me because, I know people watch on the replay, so you don't want to wait too long to start talking when you go live, but it's also weird like you're talking into an abyss. So, hey to everybody that is live right now. Oh, hey, LaRonda, you made it. I'm Frida, if you don't already know me, and I am a bedroom candy consultant. I've got my t-shirt on, and LaRonda and I are going to be chatting today, interview style. So you bring her in. We can do that. My partner in crime. Hey, Dinesha, how are you? Hey, Darwin. Connecting. Hey, Sylvia. Hey, LaRonda. Hey, girl. All your Christmas attire. I love it. Are those antlers on your head?
It is.
Okay, good. So you had your holiday party today at work?
Yes, my ugly sweater party today at work. And just so happened it's really ugly because when I put my shirt on, I was like, where's his face? So,
Right. You caught up now.
yeah.
Well, hey everybody. I was just telling everybody that this is the weekly wind down, and we're just going to be talking about the business of BK, and I was just telling them a little bit about who I am, that I'm Frida. And then I said, and this is LaRonda, and here she is. So you want to jump right in to our convo for the week?
Yes. So we are here just kind of impromptu on this good old throwback Thursday. Me, myself, LaRonda, and Frida Hobbs. She is the team leader of Team Innovate, coming to you live from California, Los Angeles, California.
Los Angeles.
Yay! And I am by way of Rock Hill, South Carolina. So we have a East Coast versus the West Coast live tonight. Technology at its best. She is a 5-star diamond team leader of the number 2 team in Bedroom Candy, Team Innovate, $500,000 team. So, without further ado, just tell us, who is Frida Hobbs? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
And are your speakers on? Because I can hear feedback when I talk a little bit. No?
Um, well, it's probably on my iPad.
Oh, no, because I can see you great. Don't move that. Don't move that. But
Yes,
let's stay where we
yes.
are. You know what happened last week. I can hear you fine. I can just hear a little feedback, but that's okay. So hey everybody, I'm Frida, as LaRonda said, leader of Bedroom Candy's Team Innovate. We are, as of last count, over 600 strong nationwide. If you don't know what Bedroom Candy is, we are a line of intimate luxury products. So adult products, but we also have a bath and body line, and we have a brand new makeup line called Candy Coated, which I'm wearing. What you wearing? I think I have an unexpected on my
I have a
lips.
Love Affair Slay lip gloss.
Yeah,
Metallic.
I'm plain Jane. I have unexpected and I have matrix on my eyes. And so we just wanted to chat today because it is the end of the year. A lot of people are making New Year's resolutions. A lot of people out there are still looking for the perfect gift to purchase. And I think being able to help somebody purchase and start their own business is a great gift. And I know a lot of people have goals for the new year to start a business of their own, or get their finances together, or other goals related to money. And I just thought, what a fun time to talk about that right before the holidays. So that's
Yes.
me.
Give the gift of BK. Give the gift of entrepreneurship. So that's who Frida Hobbs is. So tell us, well, you kind of told us what Bedroom Candy is. So tell us, what was your initial reason for joining Bedroom Candy, and when did you join?
So I've been with Bedroom Candy this 2019. It'll be 5 years in February. And my team leader has been a friend of mine for over a decade. And we've done training and development in the past. And I still do a lot of corporate HR contracting. So I've been blessed to be self-employed for a really long time. And I was in Atlanta working for a client, and she came to meet me for happy hour and slid me a catalog across the table in the bar. And I was initially, I'd heard of Bedroom Kandi, but I thought it was just a company. I didn't know it was a direct sales company. I thought you just went online and ordered products. And so I was impressed with the quality of the catalog. I thought it was beautiful. And I ordered some things for Valentine's Day, and I was impressed with the quality of the products. And because I'm self-employed and a contract employee, money is not always steady. And I thought, wouldn't it be smart to have an extra stream of income? And so I purchased the kit initially. And at the time, you can get a kit now for $99. At the time, the only kit that was available was $4.99. But I saw it as an investment opportunity, and I saw that I could get some stuff at a great discount. And then if I made my kit money back, that would be great. And then if I ever needed a little extra cash, a little vacation money, I could pick up my kit and go to work. I never anticipated that 4.5 years later, we would be a $500,000 team, and there would be, so many people on the team, and we'd have this robust business, and that I'd be able to kind of replace about 80% of my income from the rest of my client work. And so that's where we are with Bedroom Kandi. Hey, Bunny, how are you? Hey, Tia.
So how do you manage Bedroom Kandi? I hear you say you have client work that you also do. So how do you manage your day job with your Bedroom Kandi?
Great question. You know me. I am all about systems. I think it's so important to have systems in place. The team laughs at me because, in a lot of small businesses, you're used to just texting your business partners and picking up the phone and calling them at all hours. And my life is very structured, even though I work from home. So I have a scheduling system that I use. I have a calendar that I'm really dedicated to a few days a week. And the team knows you can schedule a call with me. It's very easy to get on my calendar, but you can't just call me any old time, because I didn't start doing Bedroom Kandi to be tied to the phone. I did it so that I could have the life that I want, which includes going to the movies and having a flexible schedule. So, but, I work hard, but I'm able to really make my schedule my own. And that's really because of the systems that I have in place. And I'm really, really lucky to have some companies that I contract with that have known me for decades. They know about Bedroom Kandi. They know what I do, and they're very supportive of me being able to juggle my schedule. And I make sure that I give them what they need, and I'm committed to the business that I have with them. And then the rest of the time is mine to play in Bedroom Kandi land, because it's work, but it feels like play.
Okay. And we've done a couple lives before talking about the business of Bedroom Kandi. So, just so it doesn't sound redundant to some of the other lives that we've done, a lot of people sometimes, how do you say it? They're kind of shy because initially people think Bedroom Kandi, they initially think sex toys or, nasty stuff. So what do you do, or how do you explain Bedroom Kandi for people that may have that closed mentality that comes and, initially say, oh no, I don't want to party with you, or oh no, I don't want to do that business because I'm in the church, girl, I'm saved, right, and I'm celibate. So what do you say? What do you say to those people?
I'm one that says, it is not my job to convince. I think we have something for everyone, but we are not everyone's cup of tea. And I'm really okay with that. But what I am committed to is making sure that people know that, one, we're a luxury line, and that we're a line that is committed to health and wellness. So all of our products are body safe, ABS plastic, medical grade silicone. We really offer something that is a healthier alternative to a lot of the products that you can buy on the market, which is not something that people think about a lot. And when you and I started, there were 26 items in the catalog. There were 26 SKUs in the catalog. We now have over 200 SKUs. Mm-hmm. So it's gotten a lot easier to have that conversation with people, because we really do have 50 or 60 bath and body products, a lot of which are fair trade. And I can tell you where we get the shea butter from. And, and now we have a whole makeup line. So it's a little easier to have that conversation with people now than it was, 4 or 5 years ago. But we have a men's line, and I just think we really do have something for everyone, particularly people who are committed to using all natural products, using largely organic products. And I'm just very concerned about what I put in and on my body. And I think I have not found a line that I love as much as this one, where nobody's ashy in this house.
They have no reason to be. So so tell me, because some people try to figure out again where they fit in. Who are some of the people on your team? Like, what are the backgrounds of some of the team members that you have on Team Innovate?
That's an interesting question because we range in age from you have to be, 21 to join, or 18 to join. 18, right? 18.
Mhm.
Yeah, you have to be 18. But I don't know that we have anybody quite that young on our team, but we range from 21 up to 65 in age. We're very diverse. We're all over the country, Los Angeles, South Carolina, Atlanta. We're looking for some people in the Pacific Northwest. So if you're out there in your Pacific Northwest, I'm your girl. Um, and we have people, a lot of professionals, a lot of parents, a lot of moms, a lot of single mothers who are looking to make some extra cash. I mean, Bedroom Candy's really paying for skating lessons and, sports and, cars and a lot of necessities. And we have people who do Bedroom Candy just really, one or two parties a month just to make a little extra play money, up to people like me and you who really have replaced a large part of their income with Bedroom Candy. We have a few people who are looking to do this full time. And a lot of people ask me like, well, why aren't you doing it full time? I actually hold on to a couple clients that I really truly like, and will probably work for them, for a really long time. But Bedroom Candy takes up a lot of my time and energy. And yeah, we have people from all walks of life, including our company president, who is a pastor's wife. So,
Come on, ladies, can we get an amen?
amen.
Okay, so if there's someone out there considering Bedroom Candy right now, what would they need to do in order to become a consultant? How hard is it?
It is easy. You could be set up and in business by this time tomorrow. As I said, when we started, there was only one kit available. It was $4.99. It was a little bit more cumbersome to learn how to get into the back office. Now we have three kits. They're $99, $199, or $4.99, depending on how much product you want to start out with. The nice thing about that is, no matter, there is no quota to meet. No, we don't have an active requirement right now. What was I saying? I'm like squirrel. Oh, $99, $199, and $4.99. The great thing about that is no matter what kit you purchase, you have immediate access to our 40% purchasing discount. And we can earn anywhere from 40 to 60% at, of purchase discount for what we sell. And you get 40% at the point of sale. And so what's really great is that for $99, you could be getting 40% off your favorite products tomorrow, and even before your kit arrives, because a lot of people will start and go, I can't wait for my kit to get here, which is super important. But once you're in the dashboard, which takes a few hours, you can have your website up and running, and you could be making sales, by, like I said, by this time tomorrow. So it's really easy to get started. Our team, the blessing of the fact that I worked in training and development for so years is that I was used to putting systems in place and used to working with clients remotely. And so our team has, Bedroom Candy Home Office offers some great training, but we have some training that I don't think any other team in the company has training like that we offer, and personal access to people who, are really making a large part of their living, doing Bedroom Candy. So the short answer is you can get started for $99 today and be in business tomorrow with your website up and running.
Sweet. So you did talk about how, the concept of the training. You talked about the support that, that's available there for Team Innovate, the support with Bedroom Candy. Bedroom Candy, we're into our 6th year. So you've kind of been here since, almost the beginning of
Mm-hmm.
Bedroom Candy. And um how does it feel, because of course we got to say that Bedroom Candy, our creator, is Kandi Burris. So
Mm-hmm.
what impact or what effect does Kandi Burris have on Bedroom Candy, or you know how does it feel to have her as a business partner?
I mean, it's great having Kandi as a business partner because if you know who Kandi is, regardless of how you feel about her on Real Housewives, I think everybody knows she's a very savvy businesswoman. So that was one of the things that I found very attractive about the business. The upside is that, I know that I can trust our products. I know that they're well vetted. And people are always surprised when I show the pictures I have with Kandi, because she is at convention every year. She's super dedicated to the line. And she's at convention and spends the whole weekend with us every year, really with us, learning about the brand, teaching us about entrepreneurship. So it's really great being a business partner of hers, because I know I can kind of trust her commitment to quality. So that's one thing. The downside sometimes is that people will look at the product and go, oh, I don't need to give, Kandi has enough money. I don't need to give Kandi any money. But what's interesting about that is that this is really a direct sales company with her at the helm. So she, when Bedroom Kandi first started, initially the plan was to go into stores. And she's the one who said, why don't we bring some other entrepreneurs along for the ride? Kandi's got money. She said, let's help some other people, make some money. And so obviously she's getting a percentage. But if you look around in the direct sales industry, the fact that we can make 40 to 60% commission kind of out the gate first month, I'll let you do your own research. It's just that's hard to find. And so we're getting a big chunk of the profits. And as I said, we've seen people get new cars and make car payments and, get some wants, but really fulfill some needs. And, I don't hear too many people on our team anyway, saying they're having trouble getting their kids what they want for Christmas. Now I could be wrong, but I know, we start talking about Christmas in August, not just from the perspective of, get those Christmas sales up, but from the perspective of, what are your plans for yourself and your family for Christmas? And let's map out a plan for you to pay for that in cash and not have to go into debt to, give your kids the Christmas they want. And that's just one example, because I don't have any kids, but but some of y'all do. So okay, Bunny, I'll hit you
Yeah,
up
I mean,
when we get off.
I have a son that's in college, so just to have that extra security of helping with college expenses, and like you say, you got, athletic fees that parents are paying for. Um, yeah,
It's
it's a sweet
expensive.
thing. Yeah, it's a sweet thing. You kind of talked about the, because of course, Bedroom Kandi, like you said, it's an intimate luxury company. Just recently this weekend, I heard, oh, this is like da 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 da, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, it is, to the fact that it's a direct sales company, but it is not. So when you have individuals that may approach and say, well, it's similar to such and such, and I'm already doing this company. So you already talked about the compensation plan. You already talked about the quality of the products. Um, so when you have someone that's interested that may have had experience with other companies, maybe good experiences, maybe bad experience, what is the thing that you may say, that stands out, which you may have already said it, that, Bedroom Kandi difference, like why Bedroom Kandi? Why should someone choose Bedroom Kandi?
I mean, I think for me, the fact that we're Bedroom Kandi boutique parties is unique in that we are still a relatively small direct sales company. And I like that, because I like that the rate of growth has not been so big that I'm scared that the company is going to implode. Like, just be, honest. I've seen that happen to some companies. And we're boutique and small in the fact that we're the only company that allows, one of the few companies that allows male consultants or men at parties, because I think men want access to body safe products as well.
Mhm.
Um, but then also that we know Brian, we know Suki, and Brian and Suki are Kandi's partners. We know Nadine, who's the president of the company. We know Latanya, who manufactures our Inner Harmony soap. So we know Dean from Slickwit. So if we have questions or concerns about the products, or if we make product requests,
Mhm.
even if you don't have direct access, the people on your team, your uplines, have direct access to the people who, manage the flow of products and, manufacture our products. We know Suki personally and know that Suki is, working on the mold for the new product. And it just really is that kind of commitment to quality. And Bedroom Kandi's not going to be for everybody. That's okay. There might be some people who have made another choice, and that, like, I'm not crazy direct sales lady. Like, it's totally fine. There's not, there's enough people out there, for all of us. But I just think for me, what sets us apart is the quality of the line, the structure of the compensation plan, and the fact that we really have access to our vendors, and to our support staff at home office.
Sweet. So I did hear you talk about why you joined Bedroom Candy, and I know personally sometimes the reason why you join versus the reason you stay, it evolves over the time of you being here. So now, on the cuff of your 5-year anniversary,
Mm-hmm.
you got a $500,000 team, you got 600 people on your team, you've been number two in the company. Like what else? Like why do you stay? Like, you know, what keeps you?
The the reason I stay now is so different than the reason I started. I mean, the reason I started was just nice to have an extra stream of income. Most millionaires have 7 streams of income. So I'm always, looking for an extra way to make some money. So that was kind of how I started. And then the next reason was when I saw at my first convention people making some real money. I said, you know what? I think I can pay off this debt. So that was kind of what motivated me the second and third year. But after that was done, I looked up and I had this really big team that, I don't want to say was relying on me because you guys can certainly know how to run your businesses at this point. But I had this big family and this big team that I was supporting. And so that is a lot of what keeps me around now because I know, as cute as I am not special. So if I can get in here and figure it out and make some real money, I know that anybody can get in here and make some real money. And so if I am the catalyst to help somebody show somebody how to do that, I feel like it's a bit of a gift to be able to sit at home in my corner. Everybody who knows here, who's
The
been here knows that
intimacy.
this is my corner of the couch. And my husband comes home and he goes, "Are you running the world from that corner again?" But it really is a gift to be able to help and support this amazing team from my little corner of the world.
Yes. So we're going to wrap it up a little bit and we're going to bring it down. Basically, when we did our last Facebook Live, it was on the cuff of, the launching of Candy Coated. It was so
Candy coated.
exciting. We had some mixed reviews as far as do we want to add makeup? I don't know how to do makeup. What is makeup? So now that we are over a month, launch of Candy Coated Cosmetics, can you tell us a little bit about Candy Coated Cosmetics and how has it changed your business?
Yeah, Candy Coated Cosmetics has been great. I think the last count I heard, we moved over, was it 100,000 units or $100,000 worth of product,
Yeah,
5,000
yeah,
units,
yeah, 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 yeah.
in like the first few weeks, that Candy Coated was live, which
Mm-hmm.
is amazing. That like I'm so excited about that. And I also think we really truly now have something for everyone. I know what happens now when consultants start is they get overwhelmed because we have so many products. We didn't get overwhelmed. We had 26 things to learn. We took those 26 things, we went out and did a party, we made money. And we've had
Right,
the luxury of learning new products as they're entered. As they enter the line. New
right,
consultants see 200 products. Where do I start? I look
right.
at that as an advantage because you really can create your own niche, and
Mm-hmm.
create the kind of business that you want. If you want to sell adult toys, you can absolutely do that. Those will always be the cornerstone of the Bedroom Candy brand.
Mm-hmm.
However, if you want to focus on our Bath and Body line, you can do that. If you want to focus on Candy Coated, you can do that. And I think I'm not a huge makeup wearer, but I'm a lazy makeup wearer. So if I put on lipstick and go out the door, I don't. It's a lot of Christmas parties. I don't want to have to reapply and reapply. And the tints on our lipsticks are so fabulous, and the quality and how long they stay around is so phenomenal. And just from a business perspective, the reorder potential, because if I get you the right toy at a party, that's great. But if I do you right, if we if we find you the right product, you might not need to talk to me again. But if I
Right.
find you, the right toy and the right soap and the right lipstick, then we have a reason to build a relationship. So that has really shifted my business in a way that allows me to really nurture clients that I already had and really build strong relationships and friendships that, honestly, I might not have had if not, for the fact that I met them at a bachelorette party and we hit it off and, now we're friends. And oh girl, by the way, do you have my favorite body butter in stock? And that lipstick that I love.
Right. Okay. So, and you made another point too with, and I know, coming from direct sales experience, I know you've had direct sales experience. It just feels different here at Bedroom
Mhm.
Candy when it comes to the hostess, when it comes to the guests, when it comes to the Bedroom Candy community. What does the Bedroom Candy community mean to you?
Oh, the Bedroom Candy community to me is just, I just, You know, people come and people go because it's direct sales. So I'm not going to say that everybody that comes through the door, we automatically have a bond and we fall in love. But I will say people like you, that, you know, we started around the same time, have become some of my closest friends. And my philosophy is, if you are on our team and you're willing to hustle, I got you. So the people who really have a dream and a goal in mind, something about that is so exciting to me, to be able to see people's dreams be realized. And because so many of us have become friends, you know, I know your son's name. You know, I know our team members' kids. I've met their spouses. We're doing a training in Las Vegas next month, and a lot of us are bringing our spouses, and we'll get to know one another. So we really are a family. I know people say that in direct sales a lot, and it's not like I can tell you I know all 10,000 consultants, but the bulk of people who have been around longer than a year, I can say I know by name. I could say, you know, if Kandi saw me on the street, she would know my name. And, you know, that's just a nice feeling. Not because she's famous, but because she built this brand and she really knows the people who are integral. So, you know, I think we'll get bigger. I think we'll, you know, continue to grow as a direct sales company. But I think there's still, I don't see that intimate feeling going away anytime soon, just because, yeah, I don't know. We're a boutique company and I like boutique.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a little bougie.
Yeah, you're a little bougetto.
Hey, Ashley. Hey,
So,
Anita.
um, like you said, we have trainings coming up, so for that person, one thing I want to talk about is, it's the holiday season. This is the time that people, they get that extra part-time job, or they you need that extra money. You got the first of the year coming. People are setting their New Year's resolution. Valentine's is coming. This is what we call peak season in Bedroom Candy. So why would you say that today would be the perfect time for someone coming in new to the company? What potential, if they come in given their 100%, where do you see that new person 2019 convention?
You know, I would just say don't wait, because when I was just, you know, we spent a lot of time in our dashboards as team leaders. When I was looking in the dashboard, you know, I'm preparing for January, because a lot of direct sales companies will say, oh, the J months tend to be slow. With us, January is the exception because it's right ahead of Valentine's Day. And when I look at our last January compared to the January before, our team saw a 70% increase in volume from year over year. So you
Mhm.
can wait if you want to, but January, like, you kind of need to get your kick now and
Mhm.
get some product knowledge over the winter break, while you have a little extra time, and be raring to go, because that money in January and February really is phenomenal, and it's a great time to get that product knowledge in. And you know, the fact of the matter is, it's $99 to start. You really don't have anything to lose. Oh, and also you get a free lipstick. Is that our current kit
Mhm.
incentive? You get a free candy coated lipstick, which that's one thing we didn't mention. Even if you just want to sell candy coated, you do have to come in as a bedroom candy consultant, which I think is a nice exclusive benefit for us. They gave us access to Candy Coated first. But like I said, you can get a bedroom candy kit for $99, and then you have immediate access to the 40% discount, and you can use to make your own candy coated kit and start, you know, with makeup or bath and body, or, you know, massagers, wherever you want to start. So there's not a better time to start. I mean, it's just, I can't think of any reason to wait other than you literally don't have the $99.
Right. And that's a good point that you said also, because if you don't have the $99, if you can't afford the $99, that's even more reason why you should be, getting in position to get the $99 to invest. Because honestly speaking, someone that comes in with a $99 kit, they could come in, they could, have a great remain in December or great remain in January, even the first 30 days, and earn that $99 back 5 times over if that's what they choose to do.
Mm-hmm.
And just, just to kind of speak on, just some of the team members that we do have, we have team members that came in, 6 months, 7 months before convention with the $99 kit and actually walked the stage at convention. So we're going to wrap it up, but just, give us a little glimpse about convention, or why is it important, for if even if you come in to make that your goal to go to the Bedroom Candy convention.
Convention is a no-brainer. I mean, if your company, well, first of all, if you're invited into the room, well, where millionaires mix and mingle, and you're invited, you should go. that's the first thing. But also convention is where I really saw the vision, is where I really saw, oh, I can make more than a few extra dollars a month. It's where I saw people that were, making real checks. And I thought, like, I know this person. This person is great, but they're not any smarter than me. If they can do that, and that's no shade, but really, like, if they
Right,
can do
right.
that, I can do that. And so it's really, really where I saw the vision. And just, you cannot bottle. There's a lot of things you can do virtually. I think I have a knack for virtual training, but what you cannot bottle virtually is the energy and the connection that you get at convention. You and I sat next to each other at Diamond Dinner, which is dinner for top sellers, at Diamond Dinner 4 years ago. And now that is a business partnership and a friendship that is, like, forged in steel. And so you can't, you're cheating yourself if you don't go to convention. I just think it's so important. January training is another opportunity in Las Vegas to get together. Those connections that you get, that you now have somebody to text or call, sis, I'm having an issue with this toy. Am I using the power button wrong? Just that kind of thing that you get at convention and at these regional trainings is just, it's exceptional.
Okay, and I keep saying I'm gonna wrap it up, which I am, because you have to go.
That's okay.
But and you said, sis, what made me think about it. But the men in our community,
Yeah.
like, talk about the men in the community and why they should join Bedroom Kandi.
Oh, great question. So, I think we are probably more than 90% women. I won't lie about that. But as I said, we're one of the few companies that do allow male consultants. And our men's line alone, I'm not even talking about the massagers and the adult products. Our men's line alone has probably got 30 or 40 products in it. The beard oil, my husband exclusively uses our shave cream and our body butters. I mean, they really are good quality. And I just think we have something for the men on the go. And then also, when you start talking about our intimate line, I mean, men want to be able to have these conversations too. I think of myself as an educator, and I think of, the fellas sitting around talking about issues related to health and wellness, sex and sexuality, and being able to have somebody else, that looks like them and can relate to them, talk to them about how these products can enhance their life both in and out of the bedroom. So I think there's a large opportunity for guys to come join our team. And, we love the men.
Yeah, we love the BK man over here. Now, if you're single and looking for a woman, no, 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 no. We're working. We're working over here.
I mean,
So
I can't speak. I mean, I can speak for me, but I'm not gonna speak for our team members. Some of them are looking for a man, so y'all.
I mean, some people are looking for a man, but now this is a business,
Right. We're here about business. Correct.
I mean, don't invent. This ain't I can't even think of it. Christian Mingle. You know what I mean?
Right.
But so just to wrap it up, I mean, you've touched on a lot of things. You touched on the quality, you touched on the community, you touched on why, people should join BK, the reason you're here, the reason you stay. Leadership is one of those things that, coming into Bedroom Kandi is not initially something I had in mind, but then, it evolved over the time frame. You're a mentor in the community. You're respected by pretty much everybody in the community. You're BK, celebrity. You try to play it low key because you like, okay, but you're famous. You're famous.
You always make fun of me.
Everybody loves Frida Hobbs, and that's why we have to put the in front of your name, the Frida Hobbs. So, for that person that's on the fence, any final words, to convince them, or, well, we don't convince, because I mean, it's either for you or it's not. And we understand that it's not for everybody, but for those people that want to give BK a try, let's just tell them, what they need to do to get started tonight. And just whatever final thoughts you have.
Yeah, I mean, all you really need to do at this point is get back with the person who invited you to watch this. If it's me, if it's LaRonda, if it's somebody else on the team that invited you to watch this, and get any of those last minute questions that you have answered, because it could be something that's keeping you from being a yes. That is it's very simple for us to answer that we might not have covered on this call. So get back with that person and let us answer your questions. That's the first thing. And then what was I going to say? I'm not drinking, I promise. Oh, and then how you can get started. Like I said, you can get started with the $99, $199 kit, or $499 kit within a few minutes. You want to make sure that you go once I, like I said, go back to the person that invited you to the call, because you want to make sure that they're listed on your application as your sponsor, because that's how you wind up on the appropriate team. So you want to make sure you do that, and then once you purchase your kit, if you're on Team Innovate, you get started with our online training immediately, and we help you get up and running.
Okay. Sounds good. So, I mean, even if it's not for, joining Bedroom Candy, being an entrepreneur for yourself, being your own boss, there's other opportunities as far as booking a Bedroom Candy party or just purchasing from whoever invited you from their website or directly through them. Or even if you know someone that may be interested or somebody that thinks, this would be a good opportunity for them.
Mm-hmm.
Because basically, if you're looking to meet new people, if you enjoy going out having a good time, if you enjoy getting paid to party, because I can honestly say, like you said, I haven't felt like it's been work yet.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's something that or if you know someone that this would be perfect for them, invite them, to this Facebook Live. Share this Facebook Live on your timeline. Spread the business of pleasure, the business of the business
Entrepreneurship.
of entrepreneurship.
Have you been drinking?
So,
Yeah.
spread the love. Spread
Spread
the
the
love on
don't
the
block the blessing. Because if this is
Expo.
she's right. If this is not for you, think about who in your life might be like, oh, you know what? She's been looking to start a business. I have a couple relatives who are having babies and don't know if they want to go back to work full time after that. I'm, waiting for the contractions to finish, but they're still on my list.
Yeah.
Because I get what this can do for you as an individual. Specifically, if you know anybody in the Pacific Northwest, I would love to see Bedroom Candy, be really largely represented in that area of the country. So please spread the word and let your friends know that we will take care of them. If they're anywhere in the country, if you've got a friend who's looking to host a party, we've likely got somebody in that part of the country that can help them out. So yeah, thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate
One
it.
other thing
Oh,
before we go. One other thing, because there may be someone that's saying, "Oh my God, I'm in, you know, uh, Wisconsin,
mm-hmm.
and you're in California, or you're in South Carolina, or I don't know no one here." What would you say to that person?
You do not. I didn't shadow a party before I started. I'm in Los Angeles. My team leader at the time was in Atlanta, and I took our online training and I learned our products, and I went out and did a party, and my friends paid in here $800, and I made my kit money back at the first party. So it doesn't matter where you are. We can really help you figure out how to navigate the business in your local area. And the upside of that is if there is nobody in your area, it'll be a lot easier for you to build a team in your area and take on that second stream of income from Bedroom Candy, from having a team in addition to partying.
Sweet. Well, it's been a pleasure talking to you and playing with you tonight on this good old Thursday night.
Always my
Um, yes. So, I ran here from work trying to get situated. It's still early in California.
yeah.
It's dark here. But I appreciate you once again. And again, if you're thinking about joining, contact that person that invited you to this opportunity event. And join, you got questions, inbox us, inbox them. Like, let us help you make
Mm-hmm.
a little bit of money.
Yeah. Thank you, and Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, everybody. Take care.
Merry Christmas, toodles.